Hello everybody, Xenomorph Ben here, and today I'm going to be showing my custom LEGO boss battles. So, what I started with a long time ago when Omega 9 first came out was this. Now, this may not look like Omega 9, pretty much nothing at all, and that's because I made this guy before, like the day or two before he came out and everybody knew what he looked like. So this was the time when we all thought that he looked like just a repainted T-Rex. So I might be making another one. I'm going to keep this guy though because I think he's awesome, because he's my first ever custom Lego that I painted and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to keep him. But if I ever get another T-Rex, you know, I'll probably repaint it to look like the actual Omega 9. And now that I'm going to customize more. Like this, everything is possible. Nothing is glued. Everything is just as it could be. Just a really crazy paint job. But now I've decided, well, these boss battles, they have a lot of extra stuff to them, so I'm gonna start gluing them. So let's review this guy real quick, because I just made a new one that I'm sure you all are excited to see. So, you know, it's just a Lego T-Rex, just a completely different skin, but still very functional. It looks really awesome. Some spikes on his back. All the little blue blotches of all the light blue blotches of paint. They were supposed to be spikes, but they just look like a really crazy paint job. So he looks awesome from head to toe to tail. And I'm really excited and proud of this guy. But now, let's move on to what everyone came here to see, and it's probably in the title, Valkyrie 77. Yes, I made Valkyrie 77 just yesterday. I posted on Facebook, and I'm very proud of this creation. The only thing I'm not too proud of is his head, actually. Like, his head looks really realistic, and that I'm very proud of. It's just I accidentally glued it on kind of tilted, like the wrong way. Like one side's a little too much over, and then on this side, his eye's a little too big. But other than that, I'm very proud of him. Now the thing with these pterosaurs, my camera does not want to focus. The thing with this pterosaur is that, you know, he's sitting, not a whole lot of the time, but, you know, the Lego, their legs are just tiny. They're tiny and always in a constant line. What I did is I made my own, like, custom legs, and you probably, just by looking at it, see how to make it. There's the camera. See how to make these legs if you want to attach it to your Pteranodon. And it looks very good from pretty much all angles. Even the back, even though you can see a big gap, it's still very good. I want to see if I can keep the camera still long enough. But yeah, he looks really awesome. He's got his little tail. I did a lot of research on looking up on how this guy looks. I looked up how how his back looked up, which there was only one photo of, because, you know, he was dead, so, you know, he felt he died. And so that's what I got from the photo. It was like a darker purple on his back, and then like a yellow tip goes to like a reddish orange, and then to the purple for the tail. And I got every bit of details I could. And he really does look like him, like, incredibly. His mouth does open and close. I did look, and he does have like a tongue on the inside. There we go. He did have a tongue in the photo, so, you know, I gave him a tongue. His wings, of course, can move. His camera's not very good. Holding my phone up with one hand, and then trying to move the figure with my other hand. And I did look at his wings on the photos, and there are like little blue speckles. There's one thing I'm going to change, and I'm probably going to do, but I'm probably not going to make an update about it when I change it, or if I change it. Might add like some orange around the blue, because that's what was at the tip of the wings, that there was a bit of orange. I'm going to put him on his back, so this is a little bit easier. And so his legs can move. They're not very easy to move because of paint, but I mean, they're still pretty easy. Hold on a second. Alright, that's better. I got my stand out, so that way I can use both my hands. So yeah, his legs can move here. He doesn't really move here. And for these, I kind of have like the heel, like this is the heel. But some people might, if they ever make this or use these kind of legs, they might use it as feet. But I think it looks better as like the heels like that. Of course, this part moves as well. So you can get him to look like he's flying just by doing this. And straighten this out a bit. Maybe even straightening out the tail a bit, because you can do that. And then there's Valkyrie 77 in a flying. And he looks really awesome. I did not prepare the pieces, but I might, nah, I don't think I'm going to do that. But basically his headpiece is, sorry, my recording stopped again, because, I don't know, I guess I'm on a time limit. But his headpiece was actually kind of hard to do. Like, one, I had to get a Pteranodon head, and I actually kind of had to use heat to form its head. Like, to form this back piece to kind of match up with this. But what this piece is, I don't think I could find the right pieces, because I'd have to go through my Lego box, and that would take a while. But basically, it's basically a 1x3 slope right here. Slope, you can kind of see the outline. Yeah, so that's like a slope like that, and then underneath that, I have I guess it's a 4 slope, 1x4 slope. So it goes up, then it goes up one more, and then it goes up one more time, and it's a big slope on the other side. That's basically how the piece is, and then I have a 1x1 inserted here, and of course this 1x1 cheese slope. Now, again, you can't put these pieces together like normally, like with bricks. Like, you can't snap them together. I actually had to glue them together because they're on opposite sides. And same with the slope. I had to pretty much glue everything together except for the 1x1 piece. So I could probably take that out, but it'd be extremely hard because of the paint. And I don't want to do that because it would mess up the paint. But then the hardest part actually was hot gluing the head piece to the Lego pieces. So that was really the hardest part, just gluing this to this, because it like I guess tore off the first time. It's kind of early for me, so I'm still kind of tired. But I'm just so proud of this thing because I looked up every bit of detail I could, from what colors I was, which was like a light yellowish green, to like the little reddish orange marks on his wings towards his hands, to even the bit of the belly. I have like a lighter purple with some dark purple and yellow highlights from the legs that are normal, which are purple, and it gets to a darker purple, almost black, and then the yellow stripes on here on this part of the leg, thighs, from the back to the head. I mean, it took like hours. I think it took like maybe 10 hours to paint everything, because once I got the set, I just had to build the Pteranodon and then paint it. That's all I had to do. And I started by painting everything yellow except for the head and the body. The head was painted just a normal purple. The wings were painted yellow, and then I put a layer of purple on it. And then I put another layer of yellow because some of the yellow, like there was not enough lightning on the wings, so I had to paint more lightning stripes on each wing. And then those lightning stripes were too thick, so it looked like there was too much yellow on his wing, so I had to go over with purple again to make those lightning strikes a little bit thinner. I think all in all, he looks really cool. The only thing that I would say that I would improve, if I could do this guy over again, is maybe fix this headpiece that it's not over the head a bit. Of course, from some angles, it kind of looks cool, because it kind of looks like that nose part shadow. And also, I'd make this the hot glue here a little bit smoother, because it just looks like a mess. And I guess maybe a better paint job, but again, I don't have official painting. Sorry, I kind of cut out. I just was saying that I would paint these a little bit better, like how they would originally. I'm gonna have to stop the video because for some reason my phone recording, keep cutting out. I think I have not enough storage. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope they release more bosses. I'd like to do the Salamander 16, but honestly, they don't have that in Lego, so I'd have to completely make it up out of bricks and hinges, and that would just take forever, and then I'd have to paint it all. So for right now, I hope the next one they add is like a Triceratops or a Spinosaur, or actually no, not Spinosaur, because again, there's no Lego Spinosaur, but maybe Velociraptor or Dilophosaur. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Xenomorph Ben, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.